before I started working with Kristine, I was very scattered. Like I didn't really focus, or like I wasn't specific enough what I want to do or where I want to go. And that pretty much changed when I started working with her. We sat down and we talked about my goals, my dreams, and where I eventually want to end up. And we're able to formulate this into a kind of like an action plan, which helped me a lot and gave me more credibility and made me feel more at home in my own body, I guess, in the first place. I used to discredit myself. I booked a job. It wasn't something I wanted to book, or it wasn't really on my goal, but it came in, it was a paid job, it was an acting gig, it was an artistic challenge. But hey, it was a student film, or it was a thesis, or something like that. And I remember a moment at AMG where I talked to somebody and she was, "Hey, you're working a lot, Henning, these days." And I'm like, "Yeah, but it's..." And she was like, "Henning, let's start over." "Yes, you are." So she changed the way I used my vocabulary. So I would own my accomplishments and not just discredit everything like in the beginning. So that helped me a lot, which I noticed I do a lot. And then the other thing which she helped me with, I have a hard time to relax sometimes. So I always keep on working and driving myself to the point I can't do anything anymore without having fun on the other side. So it's always like work, being like, probably comes with both my parents being workaholics, me growing up that way. I always have to do something. One time she sat down with me and was like, "Henning, you should go at least once a week to the beach. Just go surfing and don't think about anything else." And I'm like, okay. But looking back, actually it helped. Just completely shut down, not even think about anything, like enjoy a day off, which I rarely do. So she helped me with that as well. She's really good in thinking outside the box. I think that's what it comes down to, that since she has been doing this so long, she knows the classical way like every person does. And then she's like, "How about you try this? I don't think a lot of people try this. And since you are so specific, you might be able to..." And I love that she always approaches each person specifically. That there is not like a generalization, like, "Hey, you all can do this." It's always like, "Zoe, you do this. Henning, you do this." And then, like, speaking of having her monthly meetings, bringing like-minded people together. And she is really good in, at least in my experience, she's really good in putting the same people in the same room. Like, it's not that she is open to everybody. She chooses who she wants to work with, who would fit in the group, so there's not an oddball or somebody who is just trying to take advantage. So pretty much everybody in the group in AMG is supporting each other, which is great. In one group I was before, there was a lot of bitching going on. Like, there were a handful of people, or maybe 10 people, who were actually pursuing or taking it serious. And then you had like 20 other people, because the group was so big, complaining all the time, being jealous of the other person working, bringing in their personal life. So that's a big thing which I noticed, the difference between this group and AMG. It's smaller. Although it is at a private residence, it feels more comfortable. It's it's not cozy. It's comfortable being in her place and meeting all the other artists who don't bitch, who actually, even if they have a bad day, they try to make the best out of it. And I think she did a great job in choosing those people. And if you have a chance to work with Kristine, go do it.